Side, squeeze it through.
Where's the team? Hey! Bye! 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 All day! Bye! 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 Hey! 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 Wait! 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 Hey! Wait! Hey! 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 Wah! 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 Wah!
All the way, lock it out. Rotate out. Good. Two. Beautiful. Lock it out, rotate out. Only one.
That made the cut, you know, only a select few people made the cut, and I'm honoured that they chose me, so it's a dream come true.
We're here today for EA Sports UFC, which has just launched on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and I'd like to know if you had a chance to have a go yourself, and are you happy with the representation of you in the game?
Yeah, I've played the game. It is an unbelievable game. It's actually a little bit scary looking at it, how accurate it is and how much detail has been put into it. But yeah, it's a phenomenal game.
They got the beard, they got the physics of the beard right as well.
I think they done me a few favors on the beard. I think the beard in the game looks a little bit better than my beard. I'm a bit jealous of it, but it is it's unbelievable, the accuracy of it, and even the moves and everything is just correct as you'd expect from EA Sports.
So today I had my first ever MMA session. I've been a fan of the sport but never tried it before.
Right.
And what I'd like to know is, do you remember your first experience in MMA? And if so, could you tell us anything about it?
Yeah, well, see, it's different now the way it is now. You know, now here at SPG we have like a program to bring people who have had no experience whatsoever, to bring them through levels, through stages, to get them to a high level. Before, when I was starting out, it wasn't really like that. You know, we just kind of go from gym to gym. I learned how to box, learned how to kickbox, and then I came here to SPG, started learning how to grapple. But my first experience with MMA, I remember I came in and I was a little I used to box, I used to kickbox, used to think I knew what I could do. I used to think I could fight. And then I get guys like even smaller than I was, you know what I mean, choking me out and whooping my ass. So my first experience definitely opened my eyes that there's more to fighting than just punching and kicking. You know, there's a lot more to it to be truly able to be truly considered a good fight. For me, what's considered, you know, to be considered a good fighter, if you're single in your discipline, if you can only box, if you can only kick, if you can only, to me, you're not there yet. You know, there's still a long way to go. And my first experience opened my eyes to that just because I can box or just because I can kick, it does not mean I can fight. You know, I'm still a long way ahead.
So we've almost 2 weeks to go now to the big event, and just want to try and get an idea of what's going on inside Conor McGregor's head in the final run into something that you've been preparing for so long.
There's nothing going on in my head. I'm just keeping calm. Right now, what's going on in my head is just my weight. I need to bring my weight down now. 2 weeks out, I'm starting to trim down as much as I can and get it down. But there's nothing really going on in my head. I'm just keeping calm, keeping composed. This is what I have prepared for. You know, I'm only back from Iceland. I had a whole 5 weeks to prepare for this circus that is fight week or fight month. You know what I mean? So I'm calm. There's nothing in my head except right now. My head. Probably food is in my head right now, yeah, because I have like a chicken salad, like chicken, spinach, and I have like hot sauce on it, some eggs, some avocado. It's actually delicious, yeah. It's out in the cars. I'm gonna get that after this, yeah.
Okay. A quick throwaway question here: who would you like to play Conor McGregor in the Conor McGregor movie?
Oh wow, there's a question. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. That's a good question. Who would I like to play? I don't know. I'd have to put some thought into that, but
Yeah.
that'd be sweet. A film. I mean, to be in a game is, that's next level stuff. To see a video game character is the craziest thing that I've ever. It's one of the craziest things that's happened to me on this journey so far. You know what I mean? So, but I don't know. A movie character, who knows?
Okay, so it's the notorious Conor McGregor. Is there a story behind the notorious, or did you just go for
Yeah,
the
I
same?
don't know. They just my coach John just called. I was getting into trouble. I was running out the door when it was time to pay the fees, so to speak. So it just came notorious. And then one time, backstage when I was fighting, I came out to the song, the Notorious or something, and it just stuck. I don't know, it just stuck because I talk a lot. I get into a little bit of trouble. That's where it came from.
And you mentioned your walkout music there in Boston. The blackout walkout that you did got a huge reaction on YouTube and on our site. And I just want to know if you have any surprises planned for the O2.
Well, we'll see. You'll have to tune in July 19th and see. I believe it's going to be live on 3E, BT Sport in the UK, Satanta Ireland. Who else has been showing it? UFC Fight Pass, Fox in America. They're all showing it. So tune in and you will see. But I'm definitely looking to do something, all right.
You talked with our colleagues last year in a quick interview, and you said that before your MMA journey really took off, you had a quick stint as a plumber.
Yeah.
Now, what I'd love to know is, does Conor McGregor ever get a call off his mates asking him to help him out when there's a problem with the drainage, or is that firmly something in the past?
Nah, see, I was working on an industrial site, so I wouldn't really know too much about domestic, but I was just the guy making the tea. That was the stage I was at in my plumbing career. But I got out of there and now I'm doing this. Full police cop outfit. Pulled me in. I was like, I'm gonna get a ticket, or I'm gonna get brought to court or something. Fine. He comes up to the window and looks at me. Have you got a driver's license? I says, yeah. Showed him the driver's license. He looked at the driver's license, looked at me and said, do you mind if I jump in the passenger seat for a selfie? All right then. Jumps in the passenger, takes a selfie. Thanks very much, see you later. Off I went at 200 miles per hour. Like Batman.
We're less than 2 weeks away from UFC 189. Jose Aldo is your opponent for that. And I was fascinated by your move in the news conference. I know you guys are always trying to get into the head of your opponent. Back in March, for the news conference to promote the fight, you actually snatched his belt. You hope to do that on July 11th, but you took
Well, I
his belt.
snatched my belt.
Well,
It
that's
was simply
your belt.
taking what was mine. He was on my home turf and he tried to lay claim that he was the king of my city, but you do not lay claim to being the king of my city while the king of the city is around. So the king of the city rose up and snatched what was his, which was the gold belt, and raised it before my crowd, my passionate crowd. It was
You took it back.
exactly. I took it back and raised it for my people. It was a beautiful moment. In that it was a teaser almost for what July 11 will be, where I raise it for real in beautiful Las Vegas City in front of my home crowd.
Why are you so confident that you will do that?
I don't know. I'm in a business where you must be confident. If you have any doubts, they will come back and play against you. So I am supremely confident, and as well, I feel I'm confident in my work ethic, my approach to the game, my non-stop effort to get better as a martial artist. I don't feel that nobody else in the game is doing what I'm doing or is moving the way I am moving.
Where's that come from, Conor?
It just comes from years and years of practice on the mat. I have had many fights inside the octagon, outside the octagon, in rings, on mats. I am an experienced veteran in the fight game, and through that and through a belief in my team and my ability, I have just gained a bulletproof confidence that cannot be stopped.
Are you big on predictions? Do you usually make predictions before fights? And if so, how will it end on the 11th?
I always make accurate predictions. I've predicted many contests. I've predicted my entire career. I predict the future. So for me, I have already predicted this contest. I predict 4 minutes of the first round he will be KO'd.
First round. Wow.
Yes, I feel that
By KO.
the power matched with the precision, he will not be able to take it. So 4 minutes, first round, he will be done.
Coming off of an explosive press conference here in Torrance, California, here with Conor McGregor. And Conor, a lot of people have sat in that seat that Nate Diaz sat in today. How do you think he handled it? You've said that people have shrank when they've been put in that McGregor bubble. How did Diaz respond to it?
The same, and he kept, you know, I felt he shrank as well. You know, he maybe put it up a little bit better than many, but I still feel he shrank. He kept looking to Nick. I was almost talking to Nick more than I was talking to Nate, so, but whatever, this is nothing. The fight is March 5th, 10 days. I'm looking forward to it.
And he made a pretty strong accusation towards you.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Not even sure how serious we should take it, how serious he meant it.
Yeah,
what
I don't
your
think he
reaction?
did either. I mean, it's serious. It's absolutely ridiculous. The most tested fighter in 2015 I was on the roster, so I am very big against steroids. I have lambasted everyone that has been caught for steroids. Previous opponents have been caught, and I butchered them for everything they were worth for taking steroids. So, and then the fact that his two teammates took steroids and were caught. So, I pay no attention to it. It was ridiculous.
Can you describe the level of disappointment that there is not another belt sitting on the other side of that podium today?
Yeah, I mean, this is what, you know, I could see the picture, but again, a bruised foot you don't want to fight with a bruised foot, no way. So it is what it is.
What kind of injury would it take to keep Conor McGregor from a UFC fight?
You know, there are true injuries. Let's get that right. There are true injuries that can hamper you, but I don't know. I've yet to find one. You know, I've yet to find one.
Answer this question. Conor McGregor fights for the 100 and blank belt first. 45, 55, 70. Give an answer to that.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Conor McGregor fights, and that's it. That's all you need to know. That's all I need to know. The fans need to know, and that's all the UFC executives need to know. And that's why they high five each other every time. And as long as the real draw is still on the card.
Well, you call yourself Mystic Mac. You've already given a prediction, first round knockout, but you go further than predictions. You describe the exact sequences that lead to them.
Yeah.
So what is going to happen on March 5th with Nate Diaz?
He's a hit and pull fighter. He hits, pulls, and then plods as well. I just think he's too predictable in everything he does. He's in a set pattern, and he neglects other disciplines, and it's hampered them. It's hampered the Diaz brothers' progression as a martial artist. So I feel his body will be ripped to shreds. It's a soft frame. I feel the left uppercut will be a nice one. You know, the long range is an illusion. I feel my left uppercut will ping him clean.
Are you excited to test yourself against bigger guys? You know, he mentioned size over and over again at this press conference. Is that something you like to do?
This is martial arts. There is, in true warfare, weight is not an issue. So this is something I enjoy. I have fought bigger men before, so I look forward to it.
Let's roll to the roads.
Be careful now on that. What do you think this is, motherfucker? Do it on the f***ing Yukon. You'll end up in that boot.
I've never been in a rolls.
No? Ah. Welcome.
Welcome to the club.
They took it in. Look. Get that. I'm gonna come up to you tomorrow.
Dude, I swear to God.
I'm gonna come up to you tomorrow.
You're the f***ing man.
They're like a cardboard cutout of me in a fighting stance and the Irish flag draped over the balcony. That is f***ing crazy.
I'm here on the West Coast. Like most fights, I usually come out maybe 2-3 weeks before. But every time I come back, it seems to be a little bit more crazy with the fans, you know. They treat me like I'm one of their own. And then I've been driving to the gym every day, and I drive past this guy's apartment, and it's like on the balcony he has like Irish flags and a cardboard cutout of me like sitting on his balcony. So now we're gonna go drop into him and see what he's about, and meet one of the fans.
Give me Mr. McGregor.
What's up?
Holy shit, man.
How are you, bro?
I'm good. How are you? This is awesome.
I'm blown away by this, man. I drove by a couple of times and I was like, what the f?
Yeah,
I thought I was seeing things at first. Like,
No, it's been up since your Max Holloway fight, man.
no way. Are you looking forward to the fight next week?
Oh, yeah.
Please,
Yeah.
you kidding me? I got my shirt, my wardrobe in there. I got your shoes. You see them right through there.
What, the Reeboks?
Yeah, it says champ on the back.
I don't even have them. I didn't even need them ones. They are unbelievable, man.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah.
Honestly, man, that's unbelievable. I'm going to put on a show for you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Every Saturday before the fight, I put up my cardboard cutout, I put up the flag, I put up the banner, and the only thing I can say, and I hope Conor sees this, is that feeling he had with Jose Aldo when he knocked him out and he became the champ, hands down, that's what I felt like tonight. Like, that's how amazing it was. And I really hope he sees that, and I mean, I think he saw it on my face, and there we go again, see, it's going again, but that's what, that's the best I can say, man. I'm enamored right now, man. I'm shaking. I'm acting like such a little baby, and I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it, man. Honestly, it was an honor to meet you, brother. I appreciate the support of all the fans out here and all over the world. I never take it for granted. I use it as a motivation, so I am extremely grateful to the fans.
Thank you so much. I like you.
Thanks so
You're the man.
much. That was awesome.
My goodness.
I like the way ink feels on my body. This tiger doesn't mean nothing. This gorilla with the crown. Maybe they do subconsciously. I don't know. But I seem to get them at the same time, after the fight, or just maybe before the next fight. But there's something therapeutic for me just going in. I don't spend months picking it. I just see it, get it, and just enjoy the experience of being inked on my body for the rest of my life. I don't know what it is. But it doesn't mean nothing. I just like the way it feels, and I like the way it looks. Balance is everything. Life as a whole is about balance. So nothing else. If you think about it, when you're born, what's the first thing you learn? You learn how to control your head. You learn how to balance your neck muscles. Then you learn how to balance on the feet. Somewhere along the way, you forget balance. So I like to always keep my balance sharp. I feel when I'm balanced and controlled in my frame, and I have confidence in my frame, I can throw any shot or I can move in any sequence. Before me, nobody knew nothing about this sport. Nobody gave a shit about this sport. We were looked down upon. It wasn't true. We weren't even considered. Not only in like mainstream or whatever you want to call that, but even in fight circles, in real fight circles. We had a reputation, but in pure fighting, we had no reputation whatsoever. So I'm proud to be putting my nation at the forefront of the fight game where we belong.
Ich träume und die Welt erzittert.
there's no talent here. This is hard work. This is an obsession. Talent does not exist. We are all equals as human beings. You could be anyone if you put in the time. You will reach the top, and that's that. So, I am not talented, I am obsessed.
Give it up for the notorious Conor McGregor!
There's two things I really like to do, and that's whoop ass and look good, and I'm doing one of them right now, and Saturday night, I'm gonna do the other.
I'm gonna wipe out everyone in this division, I said that, and I will do it.
He's a little short-ass twerp, and I look forward to punching a hole in his face.
I'm gonna hand him my spit bucket, tell him to go back and spit shine that belt, and bring it back here, they're ready for me to take it. I'm sitting up here with my feet on the desk. What's anyone up there gonna do about it? Not one of you are gonna do anything about it.
Conor was born in Dublin City in one of the national maternity hospitals here, 12th of July 1988. Midwife turned to my wife and said, this guy is going to be a boxer, because he came out of the womb with his fists clenched. So he was destined to be a fighter, I think.
I had many fights growing up, as most young boys do from where I'm from and around this area. Get into fights. I won some and I lost some.
When he went boxing, I remember he turned to us and says, "Why didn't you put me into boxing earlier?" He knew that was for him.
Conor first stepped into my gym when he was about 16. Conor did stand out early on in that he could hit hard, and he also had let's call it a gregarious personality.